morning,
morning.
Dharmendra. How are you doing?
Yes, I'm doing well and great. And how are you doing?
I'm doing fine as well. It's a good day. We do not have rain today. It's pretty sunny outside, so it's a good day to get out. Yeah.
Okay. How is the weather there? Means is there cold weather?
Usually, what happens is over here. So I am from Kerala, right? So it's a very tropical place, and we do have a lot of monsoon in our state. So there's a good chance that it might rain for 6 months throughout a year. So yeah, that's the problem. You cannot say it as a definitive thing, but besides the summer, right, there's a good chance that it rains in any month or season, regardless of what it indicates. So yeah, that is one of the things that's pretty unique about Kerala. And because of that, we never know when it's gonna rain. So
Okay.
yeah. So what do you think? Are you somebody that likes rain?
Yes, I like most, but sometimes I face difficulties because at that time when raining at the time of raining, a lot
Mm-hmm.
of work that I couldn't do.
True,
Uh,
true.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's why it's sometimes it become very problematic for you.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
so it's I would say it's a mixed pattern. Means sometimes it feels you great, sometimes it will find some difficulties for you. So yes,
Yeah, I completely agree. And I think one of the reasons why we do not associate rain with perhaps the kind of fondness that we might have as a child is because as an adult, when you look at the practicality of things, rain might not be quite a good thing because if, like you said, if you had to do your daily chores or if you were to step out for work, rain is going to make it hard. But at the same time, when you look at it from perhaps a child's perspective, rain is a good season. It means you do not have classes and
yes, right.
you go step out and play in the rain. So this is something that we would all do, right, when we were younger. So, but that's not something that we might do when we're adults.
Mm.
There's a good chance that when it rains, the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna find shelter somewhere, and we're just gonna. So, have you noticed
Yes.
that transition from things that you would enjoy as a child that you no longer enjoy as an adult?
Yes. Yes, when if I talk about my childhood, mm, basically, I used to got bath in the time of rain
Mm-hmm, yeah.
because yes, and sometimes I used to play cricket with my friends in the time of rain also. Uh, yes, also kabaddi and a lot of games we have played. I have played with my friends in the village, in my
Mm-hmm.
village. Mm, Yes, also I have mm, beaten. Yes, I have beaten from my parents. Is that right? Correct
Yeah,
sentence?
true, true. Yeah, the parents to scold you, right, for stepping out in the
Yes,
rain.
cool.
They would say that you would catch a cold or you might catch fever because you're stepping out and you're playing in water technically. So yeah, it's going to retain in your body. And usually there's something rebellious as well when you're a child and in that childhood to step out in the rain and play, to defy your parents in a sense and then yeah,
Yes.
come back and listen to a mouthful of what they have to say. So yeah. It's the little
Okay.
things, right, that you no longer
Oh,
do as an
okay. Yes, ma'am. I want to know that the sentence that I have said that was correct or not. That I have said I have mm I have beaten from my parents. Is that correct sentence or
okay, so you could say that I've been beaten by my parents, but then again, you wouldn't say beaten in the sense that you say in your context. You would just say, yeah, I would get beaten by my parents, but then that sounds a little bit more severe than what you might say. I think what you're trying to say is, there's a good chance that you might get thrashing or scoldings from your parents. That's more
yes?
appropriate. But when you say beaten, it sounds a little bit more severe. Like you would say, this person was beaten in the middle of the road. So you see the way it's said. I mean, it's being said in two different situations.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Except that I can say I have been scolded. Is that right?
Yeah,
Or
yeah, that's fine. You can say scolded. That's fine. I think scolded is pretty all right. And then you can also say just that I've received thrashings from my parents. You can say that as well. It's even a better way of saying that you've been beaten rather than, because beaten sounds a little bit more aggressive, I would say. Yeah.
Okay.
I think,
Okay, ma'am.
yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Please, please.
So coming back to what we were saying, so what do you think, Dharmendra? Why do you think that essence of, childhood is lost when you are an adult? Because this is something that we all go through, right? Things that we would enjoy as a child is not something we would enjoy as an adult. So why do you miss it though? Those days when you could just be carefree and not worry too much about the world out, or do you enjoy adulthood? You think that it has its own beauty to it?
Yes, yes, yes. When I get time, I actually try to think about my childhood, that what I have done or what I did at that time. But nowadays, I have not that chance to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So if I talk about if I take some examples, first one is friends. At that time, I have been spending lot of valuable time with my friends. I was playing with them lot of games, as I said before. But nowadays, sorry, at that time, I have no pressure on my mind. How to study, how to play, how to read the books, how to give exam, how to earn money, how to crack the exam, lot of things. At that time, I have no idea. I had no idea on these things. But nowadays, I have that pressure on my mind that I have to clear my exam. After
Mm-hmm.
that, I will go for the interview.
Yeah.
Another pressure is there, that is I have to crack that interview specifically. Then after I will join the job. After joining the job, then there are a lot of works that I have to do. If there is something wrong I would do in the future or in the company, then I might I can scold it. I might be scolded by the boss, or I can be my score become my score means peer score, maybe
Okay.
I will get low score by my
Your performance
performance.
score, basically,
Yes,
right?
performance score. Yes, my
Yeah.
performance score become less. So that these are the factors that still going in my mind. But
Mhm.
at the time of childhood, that all these things, pressure of all these things are not were not there. But yes, not only myself, but all the people
True.
who are in this stage, in the sense of after the age of 20, they
Hmm.
always, sometimes, not sometimes, they always try to go to their childhood time.
True, true.
Because, yes, one thing I want to add here, that is phone. At
Hmm.
that time, we have no phone. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's why we have spent lot of time to play, to read, or to in the school time. But
Hmm.
nowadays, after having the phone, after getting the phone, we are using that. So we have no friends except the phone. If we have phones, that is I would say the 50% of our life belongs to the phone. Because
True.
without phone, you can feel that if life become meaningless.
Hmm.
Without phone, we can't do anything.
Yeah.
But yes, I felt that life, because I think in the time of Corona, some
Mhm.
carpenter, sorry, some wooden work that was going on in my home. But I thought that I should give my hand to the work. Then after I joined with the carpenter, and I tried to do some work, and
Yeah.
suddenly the
Basically,
carpenter.
your house was getting furnished, and then you decided
Yes,
to
yes.
help
Yes,
out.
yes. And
Yeah.
after 1 or 2 hours, and the carpenter said that, please unplug the wire. Okay, unplug the wire. Then there is a joint connection. So I thought that the current at that time I thought that there is no current. So I have to unplug the wire. So I
Yeah.
didn't know that there is a connection, means joint.
Mhm.
So I just, without switching off, I just touched that way. that in the that joint point.
Hmm.
So I just sucked, and I sucked. Is that right? I got shock
Yeah,
or
yeah,
current.
yeah, 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 yeah,
I got I got electric current, and
yeah.
thereafter I
You can say
hospitalized
you
for.
can say that instead of saying I got shocked, you can say I got electrocuted. Okay.
Okay. So
Uh-huh.
after that, 2 days I was hospitalized for 2 days. So
Oh,
without phone,
pretty severe. I thought it was just
yes.
a simple electrocution. You were pretty severely.
No, no. Yes, it was just I actually it was just for 5 seconds, 5 to 6 seconds. Only just 5 to 6 seconds I got electric shocks. But for
You
that
were
I
electrocuted,
just
right? Yeah.
yes, yes. For that I was hospitalized for 2 days without phone. So I was just feeling that without phone I can't even spend a time to
A whole
spend
day.
time perfectly. I can't. I couldn't at that time. I couldn't talk with my friends. So I realized that without phone we are nothing. If we have soul, but we have body, but we have nothing. So
True.
yes, if we compare childhood time with the current time, then we can find lot of differences, vast differences. Mm,
True, true. And I think based on what you're saying, Dharmendra, I think that we have evolved into a society where phone has been accustomed and it has been incorporated into our lives as a mandatory thing. So there's no chance that we are. I mean, it's good. I think, like you said, it's nice when you can take a break away from social media and the usage of phone in general and just spend time outdoors because nature is quite beautiful. And even if you don't enjoy nature, you can just step out and enjoy the beauty of cities as well. A metropolis is also equally fascinating depending on how you would see it. But yeah, I think that sometimes it's good to just shut yourself out of the tech world and just immerse yourself with people around you. And it's really
mm,
nice because I think that's one of the major reasons why, even when it comes to language learning, a lot of people find difficulties because they do not make it a point to step out and speak. We need to speak to people in order to be good enough to express our thoughts, okay? And that's one of the reasons why I think people are not emotionally vulnerable these days. It's hard for people to express their emotions because we're used to texting, we're used to, even myself, there are times when there's, even if I might have countless things to do, there's a good chance I'll pick up my phone and I'll scroll through social media. So yeah, I do not know what that addiction is, but at the same time too, I think that what it inadvertently, what it irrevocably does is it brings us to a point where we are unable to communicate effectively with people, even the simplest of things. There are a good chance, there are chances where you won't be able to express happiness or sadness even because you do not see people face to face, right? So you do not know how to, what to make of, because when we are kids, we are surrounded, that's how kids pick up emotion, won't you agree? When you look at people, when you look at their faces, when you communicate, that's when you realize what expressions are, that's when you
yeah.
realize what emotions are. And I think that when you isolate yourself to a world that centers around the use of mobile phones, that is something that just is eradicated, won't you agree?
Yes, yes, yes. I totally agree with your words.
So I think it helps when we can take a break from time to time, and maybe the next time it rains, just step out. And of course, it's easier said than done. Even though we might think, okay, yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna take a break. There's a good chance we won't. But I think it helps to try, right? To just try and enjoy the simple things that life has to offer. Because I feel like we're all caught up in this rat race where we're all hustling and we're all trying to live our lives, earn more, live more, always want better things. But yeah, we miss out on things that might make us happy because so something that I would enjoy in my childhood days is we would have these small shops next to schools, these tiny tiny
Mm,
shops that would sell candies for 1 rupee or
yes,
2.
right, right.
Yeah, so during summer it's unbearable because you'll have to go to schools, right? Even then too, even you have the vacation, even though you have the vacations, when it's hot, it gets really hot in a country's terrain. So what happens is when you get sip-ups or when you get these ice candies, it's really nice to just play. It's just, it's fun. It's a good bonding session as well. So I miss all of that. Today, if I were to
Yes,
come shop like that, I wouldn't go and I wouldn't buy those candies because you don't,
Yes.
yeah, you don't feel the need to. But then, yeah, those are things that I think we would always miss out. And I think those are things that you would never outlive. Won't you agree? Yeah.
Yes, yes. I think we are already switching off ourselves from the toffee to the fast food to the pizzas, burger, all like that. So nowadays, when it comes to the mind that I buy toffee for 1 rupees? No, no, no. It's too cheap, I would say.
Yeah, you would judge
So
the quality even, but it wouldn't matter as a kid because as a kid you do not have a grasp on money. You do not
mm,
care. Oh, it's quite interesting to see how innocent a child's perspective of the world is, right?
yes, right. Right.
There's also
What I used to do, I just took some money from my father's pocket or purse and
right, right.
went to the school, just buy some chocolate. And what my friends used to do, they took that chocolates from my bags. They have stolen my chocolate from my bags. A lot of friends they did this with me, and I think it that was a totally funny life. I would
Mhm.
not say that that an event that was an event that happened with me. I would say that was a part of life that I have been I have been going through. Is that correct sentence? I have been going through, or
That part of a life is something that you miss. That is what you're trying to say, right? It's
yes,
something
yes,
that you cherish. You can say that.
yes, yes. Okay,
Yeah.
that I have also nowadays. I have also my friends colleague calls me for pause and to discuss. Just a second.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah. You are audible, Dharmendra. I think there is. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Good.
Yes, yes. Due to due to an incoming call,
That's
the switch
fine.
got
That's
disconnected.
fine. Fine. Yeah, you
Okay,
were.
I was saying, yes, I was saying I just took some money from my father's pocket to buy some chocolate for my friends. Yes, that's the life that I am missing now because nowadays I have no school, I have no time to go to the school to spend with my childhood friends. So yes, they are actually engaged with their in their life, and now some of my friends they are engaged,
Yeah.
already engaged with their job. So yes,
Yeah.
so when I get the time to meet with them, so we just have some little bit of time to chit chat. Means uh, just 5 minutes or 10 minutes. That's and after that, yes, you have to go to your work, and I have to do my work.
Yeah.
So that's
That is unfortunately so one of the sad realities of adulthood. But I think that it's a win as well if you can make the most out of it as well. There are a lot of things that as an adult you enjoy, which you perhaps
yes,
cannot enjoy as a child as well. There is a lot more liberty in deciding what to do with your life. And then if I think we are willing, we can definitely make time for things. So yeah, I think it's objective in that regard. And what we can all hope is that we get to, yeah, try and understand that maybe we have to take it easy. Maybe
mm,
approach
right.
life with a lot of stress or a lot of worry, and maybe just live in the moment. Yeah, it's easier said than done, but yeah, it's definitely something that we can all consistently try out, right? So
Yes, right.
thanks for this, Dharmendra. I think we shared something pretty insightful today. And yeah, as
Yes, right.
always, you always talk very fondly of your culture, of your people, of the people that you're acquainted with. And that's really beautiful to hear. So thank you for this amazing session. And yeah, hopefully we'll see each other again soon.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much, ma'am. Have a good day.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye.